Insulate Britain are a mentally unwell group of people who should be classed as a banned terror organisation. The definition of what classes something as a terrorist organisation, and this comes from the Crown Prosecution Service, is terrorism is the use of threat or action both in and outside of the UK designed to influence any international government organisation to intimidate the public. It must also be for the purpose of advancing a political, religious, racial or ideological cause. So Insulate Britain are terrorists, then, in my opinion. The police need to step in, not just to uphold basic law and order and make sure that the ordinary man and woman on the street doesn't have their day massively disrupted, but actually, I would argue, to save Insulate Britain. I'm amazed that none of them have been seriously hurt yet. Look, I know this obviously isn't right, what I'm about to say now, and you certainly can't condone this kind of behaviour. Please don't misunderstand me. But I've got to be really honest with you. I can't say to you, hand on heart, that if a relative of mine was dying in the back of my car and members of Insulate Britain were in the road blocking it, that I wouldn't run this lot over. And I know that's wrong. Absolutely. But if it is a choice between saving the life of a loved one or sitting back and letting this lot turn the country into a car park, then my choice is pretty clear. It says a lot about the quality of the British public that hasn't happened yet. But I think it's brewing. Like I said, I think it's basically an absolute credit, frankly, to the British public that someone hasn't already just put their foot down. I honestly can't imagine looking someone in the face as they cried and telling them that I wasn't going to let them see their mum in hospital, as Insulate Britain literally did yesterday. The founder said he wouldn't have moved even if someone was critically ill in the back of an ambulance. The irony is, this lot claim to care about people. They claim to care about human life and the quality of that life. But every single day, they do so much to actively ruin other people's. And they're obviously a bit thick, because they've created a situation whereby they will never get what they want. How can the government give in to them now? If this government gives in to what they want, then it just shows that all you have to do to hold the state to ransom is sit in a road and cause mass disruption until they cave in. We simply can't have that. And why aren't they at work? The irony is we'd probably be more likely to do what they want if they all got a job and started paying into the system, because then we'd have more money, wouldn't we? Look, this lot are always going to find a cause like this, and I do feel a bit sorry for them. I think, fundamentally, they're very scared. I think they're absolutely terrified about loads of things. Temperature rises, sea levels, insulation, obviously. I think it's all fuelled by fear. Look, there is something that they should be scared about, and that's the goodwill of the British people running out, because when it does, I think they're going to start getting seriously hurt.